Mm-mm. Very good. So what I just had was a sample from Costco because they like giving a bunch of samples. So sometimes I get a couple extra here and there, and I like to bring them home and eat them here. Well, anyways, like Costco, how they have a bunch of like samples and stuff. Well, actually, like families, they go every weekends. They go on the weekends, and then they just specifically just go there to eat lunch, just off the free samples. So the whole family, they have the shopping cart, like if they're gonna buy something, which they never do, and they're like driving around Costco, and they're like, "Oh, mommy, look, they're giving samples over there. Okay, mija, let's go." And they go with their shopping carts, run over people, get out of my way. They're giving free samples over here, over here, over here. And they get there, and then they're like, "Oh," they act interested, like if they're gonna buy it, like, "Oh, how much is it? Oh, really? Oh, what aisle is this in? Is this how many colors does this have? Is this GMO? Is it non-GMO? Or oh really? Oh yeah. And they start keep eating. They ask a bunch of questions. Just so they keep eating a whole bunch. And I don't know if you know, but like at Costco, at Costco, when they're giving out the samples, the people that are giving out the samples, I mean, you grab as many as you want. They can't tell you basically not to get any more. So a lot of people take advantage of that. They just keep taking a whole bunch. As of right now, I've never seen a family go up to like tray with samples and just walk out of the Costco with the whole tray. But like the samples are at Costco really good. Sometimes people don't even know what they're giving out. They just like see that it's free, and then they'll audibly go there and they're like, "Oh, what's this? Oh, this is good. Oh, what's it?" And then it's like, "Oh, ugh, what is this? This tastes horrible." And then they're like, "Oh, ma'am, no, that actually is rat droppings mixed in with some wheatgrass and some antioxidants." Oh, I'm just saying rat droppings. Yes, ma'am, but those are clinically proven. This is actually clinically proven to reduce the risk of you getting cancer by 80%. Oh, really? Oh, in that case, oh, like Miko, get over here! I want you guys eating this rat droppings. I don't want you guys getting cancer. So everyone's like eating all these like samples, and then it's like they just want to get more, and then but some people get really sick at Costco because they go and they get they start eating yogurt, and then they go over here they eat soup, and then they all go over here they eat meat, and then it's like they eat over here lettuce, and then a smoothie, and then it's like chili beans, and then it's like so they eat all that together and little samples here and there, and then it messes up your stomach, and then you get really sick. So basically, you could sell anything just by saying clinically proven, and you could sell anything. And I think at Costco, it's like you just buy two, three things, and then it's already like $500 or $200. So I think people just go there for the samples, and then just try to try to get a bargain, and then all people just buy stuff and always return it, which is I don't think too good. Um, Now that I'm talking about like rats and animals and stuff, I think it reminds me of the a while ago when I went with my family to Disneyland, and I spent $15 to get in, and then another $400 for my family to get in, and we were waiting in line, and it was a very nice day, and it was sunny, and we were lucky that day because it was very crowded, but we were lucky we were able to go on two rides. That was like a record for me. That was we got in line, and we were able to go on two rides. One of them was like a train ride, and my daughter was but Daddy, we didn't go on a train ride. That was just a shuttle from the from the parking to the entrance of Disneyland. I was like, oh really? Oh, what about when we went to Splash Mountain and my pants got wet? No, Daddy, that wasn't the Splash Mountain. That was you getting wet because you went to the restroom and the bathroom and the toilet overflooded. Oh, oh, oh yeah. So I mean, it was just a very very fun day at Disneyland, and then by the end of the day, we were heading home, and it is a very magical place because by the end of the day, like I open up my wallet, all my money has magically disappeared. So it's a very very fun place to go. I think we're gonna probably get season tickets so they could do that every weekend. we'll see how fast my money disappears. And then, but then, I do remember the other time we went to an aquarium and this guy got wet by a dolphin. He got splashed by a dolphin. And the guy was like, he probably, I don't know, probably in his 40s or 50s. He had his iPhone and everything, and he got soaked. And then he was all like laughing. You would expect the guy to be all mad, but no, he was all like laughing and it's like, "Oh, I'm the chosen one. The dolphin got me wet. He's my friend. He got me wet instead of you. He got me wet. Oh, I got wet." But if I go up to someone with a glass of water and I throw it at their face and get them wet, like then they get all mad. "Hey, what the beep beep? You mother beep beep! I'm gonna take you to court. What? You got me all wet. You messed up my iPhone. What the beep beep?" Like, oh, but if the dolphin does it, it's like, "Oh, I'm the chosen one. Oh, he got me wet." Which I think is kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting too. Another thing that is interesting too is like there's a lot of let me see here because I wrote some of the notes here. So another thing that doesn't really make too much sense is like sometimes when we get home from work, we're like tired and exhausted and we just want to like sleep, and watch TV and take it easy, But then it's like if your wife or your mom or someone tells you like, "Hey, I want you to wash the car," and you're like, "No, I'll watch it tomorrow," and then you turn on the TV and then in the news, the local news, they tell you like, "Oh, local college girls in bikinis are doing a car wash for charity, and the next 2 hours," and you're like, "Oh," you start changing and then you get there. And you leave like that, and you automatically get energized, and you leave, if you're like real super tired, or if you get home and you're really tired and exhausted, you just want to go to sleep and relax, But then the phone rings, and then it's like your friend, and then he tells you like, "Oh, I got tickets for the game." Like, "Oh, really? To the games?" And it's VIP. "Okay, you start changing, and you go like in a heartbeat. So I think like it's kind of funny how that kind of works out, and because it doesn't really make too much sense how you could just get energized. Out of nowhere, which I think is kind of interesting. Another thing that I think is interesting too is like people, with like online shopping and online, coupons and deals and all that kind of stuff. A lot of people they're like, for example, you go online and it's like, "Oh, look, it's 30% off movie tickets." So you go online and it's like, "Oh, cool, I'm gonna get a good deal." And then it's like, but then when you start checking out, it's like then they charge you for like it's a convenience fee, and then there's like transaction fee, and then there's like credit card processing fee. There's a printing fee, and then there's like, oh, there's even a fee to close out of this web page. And then it's like you tell your friend, and then your friend's like, "Oh, you could have just bought the ticket all in person for $10, but you ended up spending like $48 on movie tickets online." "Oh, but it's okay because you saved 30%." Which doesn't make too much sense either. Another thing I think is interesting too is people could justify their spending. They're like, "Oh, I'm not gonna spend." They go for example to like a fair or something like that, and then they're like, "Oh, they see like a hot dog," and it's like, "What the heck? How much is a hot dog? $15 for a hot dog? Heck no, I'm not gonna buy that hot dog. That's super expensive." And they're like, "Oh, but they're gourmet. Oh, gourmet. Oh, in that case, oh, I'll take three." And then they're like, "Oh, okay, I'll eat the. Oh yeah, it's gourmet. It's good. It's gourmet. So it's okay to spend the $15. Oh, it's okay." Or if it's like clinically proven. "Oh, it's clinically proven not to cause cancer. It's clinically proven to reduce your risk." Oh, they justify spending all that money on those type of things, which I think is very very interesting. So yeah, those are just basically my thoughts that I think are kind of interesting that people do, or sometimes also people justify their spending too when they see like a deal. It's like buy one get one free. I'm sure you've seen that in the mall. But some of those bargains are really bad because then it's like if you buy four and get the fourth one, but okay, it's like buy four and you get the fifth one half off or something, and it's like, "Oh, but it's okay because I got the fourth one, it's half off." Usually it's a lot more, or it's like buy one get the other one half off, or even if it's a good sale, it's like, "Oh yeah, these jeans are $300. Oh, but they used to be 500, so it's a good deal. It's a good deal." And they justify it in their head. "Oh, they're designer," and like, no, they're just made in China, and it's the same crap. So basically. So I think it's very interesting how we as human beings are just like forced into just spending. We're forced into buying stuff, and then just when they throw around certain words like clinically proven, or it's like organic, or it's like non-GMO, or it's like this reduces your risk of getting cancer. I mean, I could just tell you like, "Oh, drink your urine. It's clinically proven to stop you from getting thirsty, or clinically proven to cleanse out your body by vomiting." well, it's clinically proven this, clinically proven that. So I think it's just very misleading. So I think it's very interesting how that kind of like works and stuff. And basically, I'm just saying that when it comes to getting samples at Costco, you should, get as many as you want because they can't really tell you anything. And, I would say go on Saturdays and Sundays because that's when they give out the more samples. And then you want to just, instead of just grabbing one or two, just grab, 3 or 4 and then keep going again and again and again because they can't really tell you anything. If they say anything, oh, it's just for my grandma, I'm going to get one for my mom, oh, she's over there, and then have your wife go and take more samples too and stuff. So thanks for watching. Hope you subscribe. Hope you like what I'm talking about, and thumbs up. Have a good day.